Hey, it's Ashley Medicaid Maverick. I am in the process of cleaning, painting my son's house. You gotta love it. If your adult child has roommates, I guess I tried my best to warn them, say, hey, put little moisture bags up, do this, do that. But those of us that are old and had to move in, move out of places, know all about that. So today's Medicaid Maverick moment. Let's talk about gender discrimination. Being a woman, going into the emergency room because you have horrible abdominal pain. I'm not that sure if I told this story before, but true story was that we had a woman coming into the emergency room. We were probably her fourth one. She tried other hospitals that are nearby. Not going to name them. That might rhyme with Smith Mara. And then she finally made it to River Mide. Anywho, so she had horrible abdominal pain, and everyone ignored her, and it turned out to be uterine cancer. Everyone's like, it's fibroids, take some Tylenol, here goes a little pain reliever. You're 40 years old, very unlikely anything. They didn't even, if they had ran a sonogram, if they had done a good pelvic exam, they probably would have found cancer. She had horrible cancer. She had to go to an emergency MRI. They did an outpatient and do emergency surgery. Throughout the process, everything was being denied. I was actually the worker on that, and I had explained that she had been to like 4 different emergency rooms over a course of a month, and that we were the ones that finally said, stop the brakes, something's wrong. And we took her serious, and we finally, found out that she had the diagnosis of cancer. I did not know if she ever survived in the end, because that's not what we do. We don't go in there and check your medical records. So there, you get a 2 for 1, right? You know that now, that we don't go, oh, I wonder how Susan's doing, like so many months later. But needless to say, yes, there is gender dismissiveness. Whether or not race plays a part, I'm sure it does. I do not have the stats in front of me. Maybe somebody else does the stats, and they said yes, race will also play a part in it. For this case, she was just a woman. As far as I remember, I wasn't even reading the race. I was just horrified with the uphill battle we had to get her stuff covered, but we did. And then, so those of you who have cancer, do look in the Patient Advocacy Foundation. Susan G. Komen is another good one. But also just Google cancer resources near me, call 211. It's kind of like 411 for us older people, but 211, and get the help you need. Any comments, questions, please put them down there. Thank you.